Hey everybody, welcome back. I am the EagleFan. This is my channel. I react to music on here. That is what I'm going to be doing tonight. This is a brand new Charlotte Wessels song, The Exorcism. I am curious. Got to see her with Delane when she was still with the group. It was a very fun show. And I am looking forward to seeing what she has for us here today. Got some more fun stuff to tell you about later, too. It's been a very interesting week. So how about we get over here and we'll get ready for the reaction. And we are here. Let's do this.
You were here at 7, banging my head against the wall to the rhythm of some old hymn that I still recall. When I was 11, you told me I'm like the silver hammer, and I ran on empty, not a day too soon. Your tone changed after the hunger strikes another game. Scarlet summer, growing pains, I follow you all the same. Oh, I kissed you sickly, smoking out sadness in your room. Was the first time ever I thought of expelling you. 'Cause I'm gonna stay up, I'm gonna stay up loud, I'm gonna stay up, I'm gonna stay up loud, I'm gonna stay up, I'm gonna stay up loud, I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna stay up, I'm gonna stay up loud, I'm gonna stay up, I'm gonna stay up loud, I'm gonna stay up, I'm gonna stay up loud, without you.
Okay. First, I've heard a lot of her solo stuff that she's had out, and this may have some of the heavier parts of anything that I've heard so far. I obviously haven't heard everything, so I can't say that definitively, but it definitely seems heavier than everything I've heard so far from her solo stuff. And she's even got a little growling right in there. I like it. Not yet one of my favorites of her solo stuff so far, but it also may be one of those songs that I need to hear a couple times. But I do like it, though. So let's keep going.
Oh, you wandered briefly, you left me crying tears of joy, and for a minute I knew
Okay. That was Charlotte Wessels, The Exorcism. Let's go over here. I like that. It's got a different sound. It's got a different sound, and yet there's still something very familiar, similar in there, kind of tying her solo stuff together, and I like that. I like what she's done with this solo career here so far. Definitely wish her the best, and I think she had a birthday recently, I believe. So if that is so, happy birthday, Miss Wessels. I definitely liked it. I would see her again if she came around. I have no idea what any of her plans are for touring or anything like that. So we shall see. Something tells me I will have to go to Europe for that. But that would be fun. I would like that. Now, let me know your thoughts. What do you think about this? What do you think about her solo stuff? What do you think about her time with Delane? Anything. I like hearing all of that. And if you've seen her live, either with Delane or if she's done any smaller shows since Delane, let me know. I would be very interested in that as well. And I do need to apologize here. I am hitting a wall. I realized that midway through that song. It has been a rough day today. I worked today, which is mostly just me on the computer for work. And last night, though, major insomnia, which I got, according to my Fitbit, an hour and 11 minutes of sleep. So I'm kind of running on fumes here, and I really started to feel it midway through that song. There were points I wanted to close my eyes and listen to the song and just kind of get taken away by it a little bit. But the problem is closing my eyes, and I started to feel like, man, I am tired. So I had to make sure I didn't keep them closed for too long, or this would be a video of me potentially sitting back there snoring, which nobody's going to want to see. So, thank you guys. Let me add this in here, and then I'll tell you a little bit about the week here. If you wouldn't mind, a like, comment, subscribe. Click on that little bell. Ding. That will let you know when I have a new video out. It's always appreciated. Never pressured, though. I've got many ideas for the videos coming up. Looking forward to those. Hopefully this series of cluster headaches goes away. There were a couple of days where I didn't really have them. And one of those days, I went to go see Electric Callboy up in New York. And it may be the holy trinity of concerts. And what I mean by that is there's three things that can make a concert. First, the venue. This is the most amazing venue that I have been to so far. It is a rooftop venue right on the pier. You've got Brooklyn skyline to one side. You've got Manhattan skyline to another side. You've got the Brooklyn Bridge. You've got the river. You've got the Statue of Liberty, but that's not anything you can see right there while you're watching the show. That's kind of off back there in the corner behind you. It's just an amazing venue. So that's the first part. Next part is the band. And Oh my, do they deliver. I was so impressed. And the third and final part is the crowd. Crowd can make or break a concert sometimes. This crowd was amazing. There were only a couple people there that I would have taken exception with. And most of that ended up being the same person. I was the old person there. I barely saw anybody older than their 30s. Most people were 20s and 30s that were there. There were a few people in my age range, but not many. But that's fine. Unfortunately, it was one of those people that was one I would take exception with. During the middle band, Bury Tomorrow, who also, shout out to them. They did a great job as well. The lead singer was mentioning something about how metal crowds can be some of the most accepting people, and talking about how you should really just accept a person for being a person and basically not judging. And he likes that it's an inclusive crowd like that. Now, with that said, that should be a very easy thing to respond to. Clap, cheer, or if for some reason you don't agree, just sit there quietly or stand there quietly. But no, this guy decided he needed to boo when that was said. In which case, the crowd was cheering along a little bit more with the lead singer. And at that point, he thought, I must not have made it clear how much hate I have inside my heart. I need to boo louder. So that was the first part. Come on, just, you really had that determined to let people know how much of a jackass you are? Sorry, but had to be said. That same person who, during Electric Callboy, during one of the downtimes, I believe it was when they were getting the keyboards and acoustic guitar out, did something that has been going on for decades and had thought it was over and you weren't going to be hearing much of it anymore. But again, I apologize for my generation. There's still people there that think they need to pull that back out in a concert, which is just yelling out, "Free Bird!" Now, luckily, with it being a younger audience, nobody followed suit. Unfortunately, much like his earlier hateful approach, he thought, they must not have heard me. I'll say it louder. So he said it louder. Nobody responded. So he said it louder again. Luckily, at that point, then the singer started to talk. So that seemed to shut him up after that. But that just bugs me because it's like, how old is that trope right there? That is, it's old, it's tired, it's boring, it's unimaginative. That stopped being funny 3 decades ago. Let alone 2, let alone 1 decade ago, let alone now. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'll stop complaining about that. But beyond that, amazing concert. The hardest I have gone at a concert. I was so sore after that concert for the next day and a half. Got into a circle pit. I didn't get into the regular mosh pit. I got into a circle pit for the first time ever. That was during the middle group. when they were calling for a circle pit, and there was a big circle pit forming right in front of me there. I was thinking about it, and then I felt movement behind me, and I looked, and there was a smaller circle pit right behind me. So I jumped into that one and was in there for a little while having fun. So that was fun. One embarrassing part, though, at one point they had us all get down to the ground and then kind of jump back up during the early part of a song. And I was so embarrassed at that point in time. I was having trouble getting up. I could have gotten up if I had space. The problem is there was no space there. Everybody was shoulder to shoulder in there. So I had no, if I had enough space to kind of lean forward and push myself up off the ground, I would have been able to get up, but I had to try to just stand straight up. And at that point, my knees were like, I don't think we want to bend. Or, I'm sorry, they were bent. I don't think we want to straighten up, is what they were saying. And I just couldn't. And I couldn't lean forward to be able to push myself off the ground because I didn't want my face going right into the back of the person that was in front of me there. That would have been quite rude. Thankfully, there was an amazing person behind me who saw I was having trouble and actually did just give me a hand. So I was able to get up after that, thank them, and thank you very much. But beyond that embarrassment, once I got through that embarrassment and got back to it, I was just having a great time. Now, if you want to check out my concert playlist, I have a concert footage playlist. I have 3 songs that I've uploaded, or 3 videos that I uploaded from that concert on there. Amazing. If you get a chance to see them, do it. But anyway, enough about that. I think I filled you in on everything here. Thank you guys for joining me. Be good to each other out there. We need more of that. We really do. Just treat people like people. It shouldn't be that hard. It really shouldn't. That person loves someone different than who you would love. Who cares? Let them live their life. As long as no one's getting hurt and everyone is consenting, it has nothing to do with you. So, no need to be a main character. Just shut up, treat them right, move on. Okay, sorry. I will get down off my pedestal here, off my soapbox, and say thank you again. Until next time, everybody. Take care and keep your eyes to the sky. There might be an amazing rooftop concert going on. Who knows? See you later, everybody.